Hi, how are you? This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi! As you can hear, I'm still a little bit under the weather, but we'll get there eventually. Leo, I was getting such a cool message for you already in the written channeling, and I'm going to read that one to you. And it says, expect a swift change, my dear Leos, in all matters within your life. And they also said the world is changing rapidly, and you are at the spear tip of evolution and the fourth bringer and fourth bearer of the new age. You're an open channel with an open heart, and I have a feeling the reading today has to do with that, with the open channel message, open heart, but we'll have a look, excuse me, into that. We're gonna have a look at your current situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself. Advice from Spirit here, in the means of encouraging, elevating, and empowering you on your personal and spiritual growth journey here. So let's hop in, my dears. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, please, and thank you for being here. Thank you for returning. Thank you for watching. This one, yeah. We have the Four of Swords. So you recently healed from a broken heart, or that's what you're just doing right now, and you're resting from it. There could have been also, you could have been a little bit under the weather too, in order for you to really rest up, for your body to really rest up. I can feel you hugging that wand right here. Hugging the sword. This is interesting because you're embracing the pain that this has once caused you, or you embraced it, Leo, I want to say here, is what I'm seeing. That blade is no longer sharp. It used to be sharp. It used to cause you quite a bit of pain, and now you're, you know how they say you can sleep easy, or, you know, with your, there's something about sins and about, not that yours, well, I guess we all are sinners in our own right, you know, Leo, and we're humans after all. But there's the topic of that, you know, how you're able to sleep really well with whatever past events have happened. It no longer keeps you up at night, is the message here. Instead, it brings you peace now. You've made peace with it, is what I'm getting here, which is really cool to see. And I actually see her resting up really well. Lately, this particular card in the readings has some sort of a restlessness, and it calls for people to do this. However, in your case, I feel you're doing it right now. You're resting right now, and you're comfortable in that resting position for some reason. I really love the energies of it. Some of you are thinking about getting a tattoo, or have recently gotten one, or you have one. This is like, they're really drawing my eye to the tattoo here. I think it's a lotus flower that's on that woman's arm, which is, of course, you know, rising up in all your glory from the mud, because that's what lotus flowers do, right? They need the mud, the transformative energy, to then rise up. This one, no. This is good stuff, Leo. Good stuff. Let me see what else we have for you. I also feel like they're drawing my eye to the other tattoo here. And, you know, in tribal culture, sometimes people were given tattoos in order to signify that they had done something or achieved something. And I'm now being given, you know, Maui in Vaiana or Moana, depending on which country you're in. The name is different. And how Maui actually is receiving his tattoos as a badge of honor, or as a means to say what he has been through. This is what I'm kind of feeling here for you. Either you're pondering this like with an actual tattoo, or it's just like the scars you have like on your body, not literally, I want to say, although it could be. They're scars. They're no longer like open wounds. So this is really, really important here. You'll still be able to see them, right? But it's more of an, I overcame that. Like, that's a matter of the past. I'm not even thinking about it. Occasionally people will get curious and ask, what is that? And you can tell a story with it if you so choose, but you no longer would necessarily go there and be like, hey, this is what happened. It's interesting because you truly overcame. This one, no. This one, yes. Interesting. The one that was here, we don't want. We want a new one that we picked this time. So it seems to me like you're picking, absolutely, this one, yeah. What's happening next is what I feel here. This one, no. This is really quite interesting because it's no longer, you know how we're dealt a certain hand at birth, I want to say. Excuse me. And then as we work through that hand and we have played that hand, it's just like, okay, done with that. Now here, now I choose, no I pick. No one is gonna, you know, pick that hand for me. I do it myself, is what you're saying. I love it. This one, yeah. Okay, this one, yeah. Okay. Okay, you may have been in hermit mode for quite some time, I want to say here. What's striking to me is the 2 9s. 9 of Wands and the hermit with the number 9. And this was from the heartbreak that was caused. I feel like there's a little bit of walls that need to be broken down in terms of relationship. This does not necessarily have to be in terms of romantic relationship, but there's a little bit of caution there too. And this is not surprising to me at all when I see you laying here. So this must have been quite something that you've been through here, my dear Leos, which caused you to be in the hermit mode, in the a little bit reclusive kind of a position here, but also that allowed you to really find out who you are, because sometimes spirit is really blocking us off from connections, romantic and otherwise, in order for us to really go within, because it does become very uncomfortable and like nothing from the outside that used to have an effect on you. Let's say maybe you were comforting with food or with, you know, distracting yourself with other things, and that's no longer didn't have the same effect anymore at some point, and hence you had to find something which was inside yourself. It's interesting because all of a sudden things went really silent, and that's what I feel with the Hermit card. I feel if you're not there yet, then this is what's coming in for you, like that complete stillness, that complete peace that awaits one here on this journey, I want to say. Also this lighthouse that they were talking about in the written channeling, you're at the spear tip of this evolutionary journey here. You seem to be quite aware and quite awake. It also seems to me like you're just sitting here waiting on the others to wake up. Is what I'm getting here. Like your light is here and you'll shine it. Like I'm here and others can find you through your energetic footprint. This is so cool. And they can come and you can tell them again, and they will be interested. They will be like, oh, what is that you have there? Why are you in such peace? Like what's happening, or what has happened in your life? Like tell me your story, kind of a thing. Here too. Maybe some of you really had to get rid of, or not get rid of, but really distance yourself from friends and family here too. Or you may have had to shift locations even to have this time by yourself, to truly suss things out. And there's a high likelihood, I want to say, that some of those people, or one person in particular, may be coming back here because they have had to shift themselves and now they're looking for something else. And you're way ahead, I want to say, because you've already been on this journey for quite some time. Like you've shown your light already. You were standing up and you were setting boundaries for yourself here and be like, no, this is what I believe in. These are my values. If you can't honor those, you need to go, or I need to go. Either one of those, right? Maybe both at the same time too. I feel almost like you have a key around your neck here, which is interesting because you don't, but that's what it feels like. So an energetic solution was already present in that state when you decided to leave, when you decided to draw the line in the sand and be like, no, I believe you're not seeing it. I believe I'm seeing it, is what you see here, and I truly believe you do see it, and you did see it back then already. So here you are now, having found the light within, and you must have that feeling. You must have, it seems to me like you have some kind of a precognition. Is that how you say it? Premonition, I think? Not precognition. Premonition, I think, is the word, where you just know things. Maybe a day ahead, you already know this person's going to call, or you get an inkling of, oh, this is what's going to happen, because you can tap yourselves into the fineries of the energetic footprints of this world already, because this is how it truly works. It's an energetic world that we live in. We've been very restricted. You know this, hence that time by yourself. For some of you, I'm getting like a homestead kind of a situation, or self-sustainability seems to be a topic here for you too. Maybe you went there already to prepare the land for the others that are yet to come. So this is almost getting like a little bit, we're looking into the future kind of a touch here, where you already can sense and feel that something bigger is coming, and you have prepared already. If it's not land we're talking about, it's definitely internally for you here. You've prepared your internal landscape so that others can see and find you here. This is very interesting. I would like to draw one more card here for you from the Guardian Angel deck, and then we're going to go to the extended reading over to Patreon, where I'll draw more cards and find out the rest of your message here. I feel this is really profound of a reading, to be honest with you. This is really important. There's no more playing around here, like at all. It comes almost like a funnel or a birthing canal, and you're going through it right now, and then others are coming as well. Interesting. I'm also getting the message of babies that are arriving, right now onto this earth. Okay. Let's see. This one, yeah. Acceptance. So there is nothing about you that you need to fix. Exactly. You're perfect the way you are. Like, reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, my dear Leos. Regardless of any faults you may perceive you have, you are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. Maybe someone told you that you are not lovable or not okay the way you are. Maybe you were, energetically so strong already that whoever said this to you couldn't take your energetic imprint. But it is really time, because you came here with a clear mission, Leo. Let me say this here too. This is not... Again, they keep saying it, this is no longer a time for playing games. Like, this is the real deal. You are the real deal. In case you're wondering about, sometimes when we are in these positions, we get imposter syndrome, and we're just like, oh, who am I? Like, to bring these messages, for example, or to stand in this space. Why did this angel come to me? Why did Jesus come visit me? Why am I that one? I'm not all that. But let me tell you, Leo, you are all that. Now I see that presence. Absolutely. They're surrounding you. They are really here. They are really here. Just because the rest of the world can't perceive it yet, they will have an awakening here too. They'll definitely have an awakening. What they're saying is a rude awakening. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it at that, my dear Leos. And again, we'll take it over to Patreon. It's $11.11 a month for all the extendeds that are over there. If you would like to join, you can cancel at any time. Join at any time, cancel at any time. It's good for a month, so you can go exploring over there. If you like it, you stay. If you don't, you leave again. But thank you so much for your support, right? And I really hope this was helpful and or insightful to you in some form or capacity. And I hope to see you next time or over on Patreon. Sending you lots of love and see you soon. Bye.